So how do you maintain your gains in intermittent fasting? So first you want to plan your week out. You know that you made some great gains in the past couple of weeks. So what I do is usually on a Sunday, I plan out my weeks by looking at the calendar in my phone. And I usually see if I have any appointments that I may have to go to lunch, because in my case, I do 1 meal a day. So that's usually at dinner time. And if you're someone like me that eats in that schedule on 1 meal a day, then if I have to plan to make an appointment, I already know it's set up. I know what to expect. So you know what really is going to happen as you need to make adjustments. You got this. You got this. And it will maintain your weight, or if you're still trying to lose a little bit, again, you still need a plan. Okay, I know I said before you need a plan. Yes, but also at the same time, expect the worst case scenario. So you may be in a situation where you're at work and you're away from home, so you can't make a meal. Maybe you didn't bring the meal to work if you're going to eat earlier in the day. In that case, you have to eat out and figure out what restaurants around your office are going to fit in the type of meals that you plan to eat that you would normally eat from home. Check out on Yelp is my favorite thing to do, and I look at what's in my area and I try out those places that I know that I can get a salad and maybe some protein with it and call it a day. Keep it simple, right? Vegetables and meat. Okay, maybe you messed up and maybe you are really upset about doing something wrong in one day that you had to eat pretty bad, right? I need you to forgive yourself. You have to be kind to the person that is doing all these great things and changes in your life that is making you better and overall your health better, right? So you have to give yourself a little leeway. If you mess up, you can always start again the next day. You probably won't lose your gains if you just mess up one day out of the week. You can just keep in mind that the next day you're probably going to eat a smaller plate, maybe less calories, and maybe you want to make sure that you're really cutting down on the carbs. Whatever the case may be, everyone's different. In my case, I know a mess up day for me is eating maybe bread. And I love bread and I do eat it on the weekends, but I usually don't on the weekdays. But if I was out somewhere and I had to get a burger and I didn't think about taking the bread off and just eating the patty, I just know the next day I'm gonna make up for it, and I may just be vegetarian and have a vegetarian meal like my soup, my tomato soup with lots of vegetables in it, and voila, we just made up for the bad day. The last thing I'm going to say about how to maintain your gains when you're intermittent fasting is you must drink lots and lots of water. I cannot stress it enough. You must drink lots and lots of water. Lots and lots of water. Lots and lots of water. You know, I've gone days where I started out dry fasting and then I ended up dry fasting a couple of more days than I intended to do. So that was a bad thing. So when you're dehydrated, what? You're gonna be constipated. You're going to feel like you're always tired, especially if you're working. You know you need to keep your energy up. And also, water curbs your appetite as well. There are some times, yes, it gave me some stomach, growling a little bit when your stomach's already empty and you drink some water. Well, maybe you just need to exchange that for sparkling water. I don't like the beep. Okay, Okay! So remember, water curbs your appetite in the first place. And if straight, filtered water is a problem for you, maybe you want to try sparkling water because it has extra minerals in it and it will curb your appetite and make you feel a lot better. You have done so well, and I congratulate you for losing the weight that you may have tried and to do in the first place, and also maybe just getting in good shape. At the same time, you don't want to lose those gains by just doing things that just throw you off your game, right? You always want to stay on top of it on a daily basis. So I thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like the video, and leave me a comment if you like to share on any tips that you do by keeping to your goal and maintaining what you have already gained. Thanks so much for watching, and caregiving begins with you. Bye.